I think I will just say is a grace of God because I never play football academy. I never go to academy. I never play any NNA or I think it's just grace of God. Just God sent someone to help me. My manager was having issues, so he don't want me to play Nigeria League in any way. I said to myself, I'm tired of begging him money like 10K, 10,000 if I want to buy washing soap, perfume soap. So I said to myself, I'm very, very tired of that. So I think I went out from his house. The only thing that scared me most was the journey, going to going to Maiduguri, going to Castina. That was the only thing I was scared of in the league. So I think I come here for a trial, but it's not easy coming here in winter. I'm not used to it. I never in snow before, but I think everything go well for me when I come for trials.
What's the difference like between winning in Nigeria and winning in Nigeria?
The difference is very you don't say the difference. The difference. I think I give myself 2 years, 1 year. The goal I want to achieve is to represent my country. So
As you see yourself, we said you have a goal of representing the national team. Do you feel like you are ready if they call you today? Now, just wait a minute. Before we get into the video, if we look at the data on our channel, we see that over 60% of people that watch our videos regularly are not yet subscribed to the channel. So please hit the subscribe button. It does a world of good for the channel, but it only takes a second of your time. And it also means that you can keep enjoying our content. Also, hit the like button on this video. It is very easy to forget to like a video. So please just do it now before you enjoy the interview. And yes, thank you for doing that. Here's the interview with Wolfsberger AC defender slash midfielder Chibuike Nwaiwu. I hope you enjoy. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever I may be watching or listening to this from, my name is Ayoti, and this is another episode of the Home of Nigerian Football podcast. As always, you guys know I like to come with my special guests, and today I have a Nigerian football player, a defender for Wolfsberger AC in Austria. His name is Chibuike Nwaiwu. Chibuike, welcome. Thank you for joining me.
thank you, thank you. I think this is a privilege for me to.
Yes, thank you very much. I have a lot of things that I want to get into today with you to hear your story and to just let people get a bit more connected to you. But before I ask any questions about football, I want to ask, how are you? How is life? How is the family? Because there are some things that are more important than football.
Yeah, life is good and family is good. Everything is just good. We just thank God for everything. Every situation you find yourself, you have to thank God. So everything is good.
I love that. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, let's talk about football a little bit, but we'll start from the early days. Before you became Chibuike, the player for Wolfsberger, you were once a little boy, a kid that was just having fun and,
Yeah,
didn't really know too much about life. So how was your childhood like? Where did you grow up in Nigeria?
yeah. I grew up in Port Harcourt. I think all my life I spent in Port Harcourt. So was not easy, coming from the scratch. It's not easy to be a professional footballer when you're in Nigeria. So I will just say where I find myself today is just the grace of God. It's not by my power, it's by God's grace. So it's not
Mm,
easy from childhood.
And I'm assuming you maybe started playing football on the streets in your neighborhood. How did you get into the sport?
Yeah, I will say all my life I want to play football because I think I just see it's the talent I have and what I know how to do. So I just it's something I love to do. So from my childhood I like to play football. Even when I'm in school, I like to play football. Any day I don't play football, I don't feel all right. So I think it's something I like to do.
And I mean, as a young player, which players did you look up to? Were there any players that you tried to model your game after?
Yeah, I think I don't yes, I look every time I look at this Nigeria player, I think Wilfred in the day and any level, I don't want to know any level I am today, but I will still give him respect because I always look at him. I want to learn everything about him. I love his lifestyle. I love everything about him. So I think he's a big mentor to me. So So that's the only player I always look in Nigeria. So
Amazing. What about outside Nigeria, global football players?
yeah, I think I was watching Patrick Vieira, so I think he's a very nice player.
Okay.
So that is it.
And did you have any favorite team as a young boy?
Yes, I always support Manchester United. I know they are not doing well now, but that is my team for life. So
Okay, interesting. Interesting. You were a Man U fan, but you were watching Patrick Vieira. A little bit of a rivalry there, but
yeah, so
still, Vieira is an absolute legend. Okay. And from playing on the streets, watching football, just dreaming, how did you get into your first academy, your first football program?
yeah, I think I will just say is the grace of God because I never play football academy, I never go to academy, I never play any NNA or I think it's just grace
Mm.
of God, just God sent from someone to help me. So I think.
So if you didn't play academy, how did you now, get noticed? Where were you playing that somebody saw you and said, this boy is good?
Yes, from my I think from the field in the community I grew up, so I think I play football there before someone take me to say, okay, I should go and try here, I should go and try here. So I think that is it.
Hmm. And with your family, do you come from a family with other athletes, or how did
Yeah,
your parents feel about your dream of playing football?
yeah, I think I come from a family that support my family support my parents support their children, my elder brother support me. But I know it's not easy, coming from family that don't have too much money. And in Nigeria, I know it's not easy because parents, family want their children to support them in any way. So, but it's not easy,
Hmm.
but thank God I'm here today.
Listen, listen. And, so between playing ball on the streets and going for different trials here and there, what was your big break? What was the first real opportunity that you got and took advantage of?
I think is when I went trials in I think in MFM when MFM is still going on. And I
Mm.
think when Fidelis Ilechukwu is the head coach of MFM, that is my first trials with the professional team. So I said
Mm.
I will have to take this opportunity and grab the opportunity. So that is how I just started.
Mm. So did you end up joining MFM after the trial?
I think when I moved to Lagos, I meet my manager called Ifeanyi Chukwude. So and when I play with MFN for trials, and I think MFN wanted to sign me, and my manager said no, now for not time for Nigeria League. When manager all this kind of stuff in Nigeria League. So
Okay. And then I think you eventually signed for Heartland FC. That was your first official club, was it?
yeah, yes, I think.
Mm. So how did that one come about? Where did they see you? Did you try for them? How did it happen?
No, I think my manager we moved down to Owerri, yes, and he was appointed as the general manager of Atlant Football Club. And I think when your manager is appointed as a GM, I think it's led for him to take his boy to the team. Okay, join this team. But I told him I don't want you to use your power to put me in the team. Let me go to try. I go there as
Mm.
a trial. So and the fans were saying, let them sign me, let them sign me. I was there one season, I never played because of problems. I don't know. So but I think when I come is when Ilechukwu come to Heartland too.
Mm.
So I was trying, they say sign me, but my manager said no, I'm not going to play that last season. But I was very, 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 very upset that because when someone want to play and see the opportunity and someone deny you, you know.
Mm.
So one season left, I don't play them. The next season, I think he was having issue with the app with the post then give him. My manager was having issues, so he don't want me to play Nigeria League in any way. So I said, for me, I just take it like motivation for me because I said to myself, I'm tired of begging him money like 10K, 10,000 if I want to buy washing soap, bathing soap. So I said to myself, I'm very, very tired of that. So I think I went out from his house. Yeah, so I went out from his house. So he was just looking for me up and down. So definitely he said, okay, I should come. I should tell him, I should come with my dad, I think, yes. I come with my dad. He said, what I want. I say, I want to play professional football now. I want to play league. So he said, okay, okay. Then I go to Heartland. I think I signed in Heartland. First season, I think, is when we go to NNA. Yeah.
Mm, mm. But I mean, that your first season playing for Heartland. I think you played maybe I think 17 matches in that season.
Yes.
How how did it feel for you to finally be playing professionally? It's because now it's a job. It's no longer, oh, I'm just
Yeah.
enjoying myself. How did it feel to be playing professionally?
I think for me as a young player at that time is not easy. I think my first game in the professional football league in Nigeria was against Nasarawa United at Owerri. So it's not that easy. That is another feeling. You understand? So I have to take it as now I'm a professional player. I have to do like a professional now. So that is how the thing start.
Hmm. And what kind of money were they paying you then? Was it enough for you to take care of yourself, or was it just
I think in that time it was good for me because I never see that type of money in my life before. So I think it was just normal for me to take care of myself, take care of my and the things I need. I think sort some problems in the family. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
it's good for me. So
But that time you never begin the carry babes. Okay, okay, fair enough. And then, from Hadland, you then made your move to Enyimba. You
yeah,
know, Enyimba now is a legendary club, successful club as far as Nigerian African football is concerned. The fans
yeah.
of Enyimba have different kinds of expectations of their players, of their team. So when you made that move to Enyimba in 2022, a step up, how did that step up feel for you?
I think at that period after I the league ended when I was in Heartland, I think I will say Enyimba was my last option. Yeah, I think Enyimba was my last option because I have a lot of calls from different NPFL clubs, and I think I was in Wemo before I leave their camp, and I think I have a lot of different clubs in Nigeria that was coming from me that period, and I think Enyimba was the last call that come. So they got through my manager, so they make the deal, and I said, okay, it's fine for me. I have to go. Because that time Enyimba is a big club because I've heard a lot of things about Enyimba, like young player going there, different advice. You could go there, you will not play. You do this one, you not play. Big club, so. I said in my mind, if you go there, it not work for you. I think everybody's not the same. So I think I accept the D with Enyimba, so I moved to Enyimba.
And in your first season in Enyimba, you won the league with them. I wonder sometimes. So you begin to play professional football. Your first season, okay, your team goes down, and then your second season now, you're winning the league title. Did it feel like a dream? Just come be like, oh, this thing not even too difficult like that. Bro. How was it?
I think it was a good feelings. I think having taken the league from the big clubs too in MPFL was a dream come true. Yeah, for me because it's not easy task. You know, different club fighting for the league. I think 20 club fighting for the league, and you come out first. I think it's not by every player power. I think it's just by the grace of God that we took that league.
And from that league winning season, was there any specific moment or game that stays in your head that you just remember that this game was very memorable for us, or this moment?
Yes, I think was against Rivers United last game. We take the league. We draw, we take the league. We lose, we Rivers take the league. I think that was
So
the Yeah.
Going into a game like that, you just know that everything is on the line
Yes.
and
Yes.
you have
I
to
think
be,
I think Rivers United have a lot of big players that time too. So
mm.
as a young player that time, if you want to play against Rivers, you have to be scared or something. So yeah.
Mm. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. And I mean, winning your first professional title, being a champion. Who was the first person that you called to celebrate with? What did you do that night after winning the league?
Oh, I think that night I think I was with my teammate. We celebrate together. My mom called me that night to wish me well, to me congratulations.
Amazing, amazing. Nice to hear that. And I mean, Nigerian league, as much as we love it, people always talk about all the different things that are not quite going right, welfare, etc. While you were in the NPFL, did you have any internal struggles? Was there anything that bothered you or that did not allow you to enjoy it as much as you would have liked to?
I think I will say no. I will say no because I think the club I am, I think they treat us, I will say, good but not good. But I think they're just middle. So I don't know for other clubs.
Mm,
So I think the league I will not condemn the league because I play the league. You understand? It's
mm.
my country. So I think only thing that scared me most was the journey, going
The
to,
travel.
yeah, going to Maiduguri, going to Castina, that was the only thing I was scared of in the
Mm.
league.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. And I mean, after you moved to Wolfsberger, where you are now in 2024, let's talk about that. Most, or if not every player that is in Nigeria, the dream is to be able to establish yourself in Nigeria and then be able to take your talents to Europe, and go and play at a higher level. So I've spoken to many different players. Some players maybe they went for 5 trials before they finally got a move. What was that process like for you? Did you go on trials? How did everything happen?
Yeah, I think everything just happened like a film, like a film to me. I think when I come as a trial, I come but nobody know. I come this team. I think trials were winter. I think we play against I was still in Nigeria League. I was still in Nigeria League when I come to trials. I was still in Enyimba, so I think against Plateau United in Jos. So I will just say I fake an injury that because I know my visa, my everything is ready for me to come for trials here. Because I think for me to tell people, it cause a lot of problems for me because
Mm.
So I think I come here for a trial, but it's not easy coming here in winter when snow. I'm not used to it. I never play in snow before, but I think everything go well for me when I come for trials.
And was this your only trial, or have you done trials in other clubs before?
This is my first trial I've gone for Europe.
Wow. So your first trial that you came for and it worked out for you.
Yeah, I think.
Wow, that's amazing. That's the story of many people is not like that. Many people they try, try, try. So
Yeah.
to hear that you get grace, so okay. And then I mean, finally, when you get the approval, they say okay, they want to sign you. So how did you go and reconcile that with Enyimba now to tell them that you're going to be leaving? How did that happen?
Yeah, I think that season, my contract after that season, my contract is finished with Enyimba. So I
Mm.
think it's just it remain like how many months league end and my contract finished with Enyimba. So that is it. After the league
So you
fin
just left as a free agent, yes.
yes, I think I left as a free agent.
That they don't call you say, why you not allow me we get a transfer fee or
Ah,
something.
that one is left for them and my manager, so it's not for me. So
Okay, okay. And then moving to a new country like Austria, I feel like Austria is not a country that you even hear too much about from Nigeria. If you say maybe now England, you hear about England, you hear about Spain, France, all the kind of places. But Austria, people don't really know too much about the league. A lot of Nigerians don't watch the league. So how easy or how difficult was it for you to adapt to their culture, to their lifestyle, the food, the weather, everything?
I think it take me time. It take me months to do that because it's not easy coming from Nigeria to Europe.
Mm,
It's not easy. And I think only thing I just said is that determination and I just look where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a far place,
mm.
so I think it's not easy for me. The food, I think I stay here up to a month. I never eat Nigeria food. I think so. It's not easy coming from Nigeria down to Europe. It's not easy. So and when I come, I think I don't have any Nigeria friend. I don't only black player, but we don't speak English. They don't know how to speak English a lot, so it's very difficult for me to adapt that time.
Would you say the language was the most difficult thing?
Yeah, the language is very difficult. I think German is very difficult, so it's very difficult. So I think I don't even think to to stretch my brain to learn German. So
Okay, okay. And I mean, now that you've been there, do you feel more comfortable? Do you feel more like, you have settled in properly?
yeah, I think I feel comfortable because I think here is a lovely country and the city I am is a lovely city. They welcome me, they make me feel at home. So I think well comfortable here. So
Mm. Amazing, amazing. Okay, let's talk about your first season in Austria.
okay.
A lot of Nigerian players, when they leave the NPFL and they go abroad, they need 1 year, 2 years to really settle. I've seen different players that go and their level of performance is not able to be at the same level that it was when they were in Nigeria, due to several reasons. But for somebody like you, it can't be like, say, you don't they play here since, you got there, you started playing and you were playing well, and you became a, starter and a key part of the team. What's you just is it that you're just that good, or what happened that
I will,
made
yeah, I will not say I'm that good enough. I will not say that, but I will just say it's the grace of God. I always the maybe players that is coming up. I think everything in life is determination and just work hard. I
Mm,
understand because me coming from Nigeria and to Austria, I know the heat that is here, you know, because coming from another country to here to bench their own, to
mm,
start ahead of the world is not that easy. I think it's just hard work and determination.
mm.
So
Okay. I mean, as you're putting in the work and it's showing, yeah, things are progressing well for you. I want to ask you about your position, because I remember even on my platform on EaglesTracker, when we started to post you and then we post center back, people go to fight us for comments. Yeah, it's not a center back, it's a midfielder, it's a midfielder. He was a midfielder in Nigeria, So for you now, as you see yourself, which position you they play?
I think we say all thanks to Fini the judge and Coach Emma. I think I will never forget that. I will never forget them because they make me. I think they make me to play double position now. So I think when I'm in NPFL last season in NPFL, I think I played. They convert me to central back. So and the formation them playing Enyimba and is the same formation them play. Yeah. So it just like it's easy. It's just easy for me to adapt because I can play as a central back. I can play as a six. So I think it's good. It's good for me and it's good for my professional football too.
Which one you do you enjoy more?
I think for now I'm settled down with the central back now, so because
Center
I
back.
think for long now I play central back, so but if I see six, I will still play.
Okay. And if somebody is like, this guy, I've never watched him play before, how will you describe your style? How will you describe the kind of player that you are?
I think I will say I'm a player with I'm very aggressive and I like to win area ball and to cover my teammates. So
Okay. And I mean, in your time so far, you've gotten your fair share of a few goals, a few assists here
Yeah.
and there. It is sweet you when you score. I mean, you still like to, to be able to score a goal, even as a
Yeah.
defender.
Yes, yes. I think scoring a goal is another feelings, getting a goal because for me as a defender, I always say to score goal is not easy.
Mm.
It's not easy. So I think getting a goal, I think is just another feelings for me. So
Do you remember your first goal for Wolfsberger?
yes, I remember my first goal, I think away against Bluff Leeds.
Can you describe the goal for us now? Let me be like say we did watch the goal.
Yeah, I think it's just a corner, so I think it's corner than my head.
And is that something that you particularly work on? I mean, because I know that you have the height. So do you always train to be a threat from set pieces?
Yeah, I think now we always training on that. I think every match game before we go into the game, I think 2 days to the game we train on that crossing, heading, crossing. So I think it's something I've learned.
Which is amazing. And I mean, to add to the fine season that you were having for your club individually, you also were able to achieve collective success with the team, winning the cup title over there. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the club's first ever trophy as well, you know.
Yes.
So how did that feel, to come to Europe and then just win trophy like that?
I think when I was still in Nigeria, when I watch let me say final of let me say I will not say Champions League because Champions League is bigger Europa. I think finals of maybe some country cup games or I think me getting into the final in the cup game is just another feelings for me when I see the crowd in the stadium. It's just another feeling for me. So I said to myself, God, I never go to final and I lose.
Hmm.
So that
Mhm.
is it. So
I love that. I love that. You don't get to the final, you lose. And I mean, to win that trophy, what's the difference like between winning in Nigeria and winning in Austria? What was
ah,
the difference?
the difference is very, very. You don't say the difference. The difference
Eh,
clear.
but I never played the ball before now, so now why they ask you?
No, I think the difference is clear. So the difference, but I think winning the trophy in Nigeria, is good because winning a trophy in Nigeria when they give you Nigeria song, if he they dance it too, but this one,
Hmm.
but it's another feeling, but it's a good feeling.
Amazing. Love to hear that. And this season that we're currently in 25-26 season, your team was part of the European qualifiers. Unfortunately, you guys lost in the conference League qualifiers to a team that has another Nigerian player. How did you feel to lose in a game like that? On penalties, I think. How was that?
I think was a painful one for me because all my life I want to play in the Europa League or Conference League or Champions League. But I know I will play. I believe God I will play in that competition. So, but it's a painful one for me. But we'll give our best. I think it's football. I would say it's a football. So, either you win or you lose or you draw. So it's football. But it's very easy. For 2 days I don't get myself.
Uh,
Very,
okay.
very painful for me. So, but it's football.
And I mean, you happened to score in one of the qualifying matches. you know how did it feel to score different tournaments? You scored in the league, but now to score in a European qualifier, how did that feel?
Yeah, I think that is my first go in Europe competition. So I think I feel, I feel good. I feel good, and all glory to God. So I think after the game, I think I meet my fellow Nigeria was all. He said, "Thank God, said me I score." He told me, say, "Thank God, said me he must score." Yeah, so but was very another good feeling for me.
Amazing. Love to hear that. Okay, moving forward quickly. So in your time in Austria so far, like I said, you've been doing well, and even there've been this summer there were some reports, rumors say he might leave. Some teams want him here and there. As a player, I know players always say, "I know I'm focused on my club," but you are still a human being now. You go still they hear some of this noise people they talk about. So hearing something like that, does it motivate you? Does it inspire you to keep doing better? Or is it something that can be a distraction?
I think sometimes more it may be distraction, sometimes it may be motivation for you to do more so the bigger club shall come for you. So but for me, that period I just see it like a distraction because I just say I want to focus. The league is kicking off and we have competition to play. I think I have to focus on the game. So I think but hearing those news, this club is coming, this one is coming, I think it motivates me too, but at that point in time it's not necessary for me to just focus on it because I have a tough competition that is coming up. So I think at that point it was a distraction for me.
Okay. We're talking about Wolfsberger. I want us to play one game before I keep on asking some questions.
Okay.
So this game is quick fire. Quick fire. I'm going to ask you a question. Just give me the first answer that comes to your mind. No, not thinking too much. Just quick one. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. First one. Who is your favorite Nigerian player ever, all time?
If I did it, top.
Alfred Ndidi. Okay. Who is your favorite Nigerian coach ever?
I think finish the judge.
Okay. What's your favorite jersey number?
27.
What's your favorite food to eat on the day of a match?
I think pasta tomato sauce.
Pasta, tomato sauce. Okay. Do you have any match day superstition or match day ritual that you follow?
No. I think I play music match day.
Okay. If you could have any superpower, which superpower will you want?
No question. No answer come my mind for that.
Okay. Okay. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Jollof rice or fried rice?
Jollof rice.
Rice or swallow?
Swallow.
Swallow. Lagos or Abuja?
Lagos.
Okay. Casual clothes or traditional clothes?
Casual clothes.
Shoes or wristwatches?
Shoes.
Champions League or AFCON?
Champion League.
Okay. That's quick fire. Some good answers. Good answers that you have there. Okay. Let's move forward quickly. Looking at yourself now, you're a young player. You are growing in the game. You are having a good time at your club. Do you have any short-term or long-term goals for yourself? Where are you set that in my career before I retire, I want to achieve this thing?
Yeah, I think I have a lot. So I have a lot.
Is
So
there anything that you can share with us? Anyone that you can
I
share?
think I give myself 2 years, 1 year. I think the goal I want to achieve is to represent my country. So
Okay, let's talk about that. You brought it up, so let's talk about that.
okay.
You have been called up to the under-23 squad in the past in March 2023. But did you play? I don't think you played at the time.
No, I don't play.
Okay, you didn't play, but you've kind of experienced, being invited before. Now you are a versatile player, like can play center back, can also play DM. The Super Eagles, maybe you cannot say it's me as a fan. I feel talk and say things are not too going too well as of today. We have good players, but we are not quite clicking as much as we would love to click. Center back is a position that a lot of people have been talking about. Some of our regular center backs, like William Troost-Ekong, is getting a little bit older. Chidozie Awaziem is like 29, getting a little bit older. Shemi Ajayi is also getting older and has been injured a lot recently. We've seen some new young players be drafted into the team in recent years, like Benjamin Frederick, like Igor Obu. As you see yourself, you said you have a goal of representing the national team. Today, like this, that we're having this conversation, do you feel like you are ready if they call you today?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready. So I'm always ready to represent my country.
And if the coach is watching this video now, the coach they watch say, okay, this young player says he wants to play for us. What kind of message would you send to the coach, for him to be convinced about you?
I think I will not say anything now, so it's not that a message, so I will not say anything now. So
Mm. Other than playing for your country, do you have ambitions of being a captain of the national team? Do you have ambitions of winning trophies with the national team, or you just want to be able to represent Amke?
I think I'm not thinking about captain or not captain. I think all my own is just to represent Nigeria in the major tournament, and then so that
Mm.
is my own.
Okay. From the outside looking in, I hope Coach Eric Shell is hearing this. I hope he's listening to you. I mean, there's an AFCON coming up in December. There's World Cup coming up next year if we qualify. So who knows, because I think that you're definitely somebody that is doing well. And it can be worth a shot, to give you an opportunity to come and show yourself. We've seen, like I mentioned, Benjamin Frederick, a young player who has not even played as many games as you have played in your professional career so far. And he came in and he has done a good job so far. So, the coach might as well give Chibuike a chance. And who knows, maybe he can be the next, big, big, big thing in Nigerian football. Um, let me ask you this question, going back a little bit to club football.
Okay.
Between playing in Nigeria and playing in Austria, what would you say is the biggest difference?
I think I will say we will lack I will say we in Nigeria sometimes we lack I think because here they have technique and they have tactic and then go with game plan. So I think we lack that in Nigeria. I think we lack that in Nigeria. So that is the difference. You
Mm.
know, we Nigeria league is just our league is hard. I would say hard because sometimes we just play like we play football because we love football. But here I think in Europe they play football because how am I going to put it? They play football with plan. So that is the difference.
And for you, when you come from that system, into this system in Europe, how easy or difficult is it for you to understand like the match tactics, to understand the game plan? Is that something that is easy to understand, or you have to take some time to get used to it?
I think it's just something that you just have to bring your head down and learn. I think
Mm.
the match plan. I think all things in Europe do it before the game. They show you video, they show you your position, they show you where to stand, the corner, free kick, all this kind of stuff. You just have to stick in that plan. So you don't need to do extra. So you just have to obey their own rules.
Mm.
So that is it.
Okay, okay. And what would you say is your favorite action as a football player? There are different actions. You can pass, you can shoot, you can, head the ball, you can tackle somebody, all sorts of different actions. What's your favorite action to do on the field?
Tackle.
Tackle. The kind of tackle where they say, the player go feel you say, oh, but this guy, I will not come here again next time.
Yeah.
Mm, okay, okay. You've gotten, I think, 2 red cards so far in
I,
Austria.
yes, I think one is straight and one is two yellow card. I think, yeah.
Mm. How did you feel the first time when you get red card? How did you feel?
I feel so sad because I think it's not something serious for the referee to give me a red card, but
Mm.
it's it happened. But I feel sad. So
But did your club support you, or were they like upset? Mm.
yes, I think because my club support me always, so I think but they just tell me that I should be careful because in Austria they were too much, so I think they support me in anything I do. So
Amazing, amazing. Okay. Let me ask you a little bit about challenges, things like that. Playing football from the outside, people look at football players as celebrities, stars. They make money, or they are playing a game. You are living the life. Some people they lose, oh, this guy is living the life. But internally, we know that there's a number of challenges that footballers face, from mental health issues to pressure from your family back home in Nigeria. They say everybody believes that you have to support them now, injuries. just all sorts of different things that are going on in your head. You know, has there been any pressure or issue that you faced so far, or have things just been relatively good for you?
I think I would say each player have their face challenges. I think me too as a young player I face challenges. I think this year I think my challenges I faced this year is when I was injured, when I have ligament injury. So
Mhm.
I think that period I faced a lot of challenges. So I think that is the challenge I've have this year. So but um like you said, celebrity, enjoy life, all this kind of stuff. I think football is not easy.
Mm.
Football is not easy. The little time you have, you just have to relax. If you have family, if you have kids, if you have wife, it's just for you to enjoy with them. So because when you come to business, business is business. You don't have that kind of time to stay with your family. So
Yeah.
I think people that say they enjoy life, I think because staying outside your country for like 1 year coming back to Nigeria, I think one or two times a year is very crazy. So
Mm.
it's not easy. Football is not easy. So the little time you have, you just have to enjoy yourself with your family. So that is
So,
it.
mm. So it's just you in Australia. You don't have any family, no wife, nobody, just you.
Yeah, just me. So I think if I'm but I call my mom, my family to talk to them. I think some of my
Yeah.
friends in Port Harcourt, I think yeah.
Mm.
Or
Amazing.
sometimes I call my girlfriend, yeah, so
Okay. Sounds good. And I'm glad that you've been able to keep up and everything is working out for you. Your journey so far, all the way from Port Harcourt, to where you are currently in Austria. If there's anything that you can change, any moment, any decision, anything, would you change anything about your journey so far?
yeah, I would say I think how am I going to put this? I will not change any journey because I think all the journey I make is for good. So
Mm.
in my journey down where I am today, I think all the journey I make is good. So I think I will not regret any journey I make.
Do you have a dream club?
Yeah, I think I want to I will play my team, Manchester United. So
Manchester United. Okay, Ruben.
so that's my
Okay.
team, my dream
Mm.
team. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you have a dream coach that if I can just even one game, maybe say this guy just coach me, you would love to learn on that.
I think now is not coaching again. I think I have like I will say like coaches. Like I will say that I want to play under Zidane.
Okay.
I want to play under Ancelotti,
Mm.
and I want to play under this Liverpool coach that is now I think chairman of Leipzig at the
Mm.
Red Bull now. Club.
Jurgen Klopp. Okay, I can see you working on that Jurgen Klopp. That's Gangan press style of football. That's heavy metal football that he likes. It can work. I mean, I think Klopp will eventually come back. He's taking a break, but I think he'll come back. To football. So who knows? Who knows? It
I
can it
mean,
can work. Maybe Klopp can even be Nigeria Super Eagles coach. Who
ah,
knows?
nobody know.
Nobody knows.
Uh,
Anything can happen in football.
Anything can happen, but yeah, I think that if Nigeria can pay him because it's expensive, I think. Yeah, the coach is very expensive. Yeah,
Yes, yes. We'll get there. We'll get
yeah.
there. Okay. Let's play another game quickly. This
Okay.
game is Would You Rather. So I'm going to give you two options and you tell me which option you want. It's simple like that. Okay. Would you rather score a goal from 30 yards, so long range shots, or you dribble four players and you score?
I think score from 30 years.
Okay. Would you rather you keep a clean sheet or you score a goal?
If I score a goal, we win.
Okay. Would you rather be the best player, but your team is the worst team in the league, or you are the worst player, but your team is the champion of the league?
Be the best player in the team.
Okay. Would you rather you win a match 1-0, or you win that match 4-1?
I think 4-1.
4-1. Okay. Would you rather in a final you play in the same team as your best friend, but you lose the game, or you play against your best friend and you beat your best friend?
I beat my best friend.
Okay. Would you rather play on the same team as your childhood idol, or you play against your childhood idol?
I play against him.
Against. Okay. Would you rather keep a clean sheet every home game of the season? You keep a clean sheet, or you keep a clean sheet in every away game of the season?
Every home game, because our game, I think a lot of pressure.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. If your team comes second for 4 years in a row, 4 years come second, and then the team that won all the 4 years, they want to sign you, will you join that team or will you stay with your club and fight?
I think this question. What if you can't go? You can't go that team now. The one with the seconds can't carry league. I can stay my team fight.
You stay your team and fight.
Yeah.
Um, would you rather you don't play football for a whole year? You're not injured, nothing. They just not put you for game for 1 year, or you play for the whole year and you lose every match?
I play for the whole year.
Okay. Would you rather you play in heavy snow or you play in heavy rain?
I play in heavy rain.
Heavy rain. Okay. Would you rather, when you are done playing football, would you want to have your own signature boots? You know, the way Messi has his boots, Ronaldo has his boots, that kind of thing. Or would you want to have an award that they named after you?
I think I will have an award.
Would you rather every game of the season you start, but the coach sub you off once in 60th minutes? Or you never start, but he always bring you on at halftime?
I think I will play half coming from half time.
You rather come for half and finish the game. Okay. Would you rather play in extreme cold, so freezing weather, or very, very hot weather?
I think I will play in hot weather.
Hot weather. Okay. My final one. Would you rather Messi or Ronaldo?
I take Ronaldo because he play in Manchester United.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Amazing. Amazing. It's been good chatting. I have a few more questions just to wrap up.
Okay.
And to end on a positive note. If there's any young boy that's watching this now, listening to you, maybe the boy is in Port Harcourt, he's looking at you, that somebody that has done it before him. What's your advice to that person?
I think I will say if you know what you are doing and you know what you are chasing, and if you say you want to play football as a professional, I think you just need to make up your mind, and you just need to determine. I think you just need to work very, very hard, because if- working hard, and you just have to pray to God for grace. So I think it's just your determination and putting the hard work.
If you were not a football player, what do you think you'll be doing today?
I want hard work. I think serious for now. For now I don't know, because I don't when I was in Port Harcourt, I don't have anything in mind, just football.
Mm. Do you have any other talents?
I think I will say no, because but I like to play tennis. So
Table tennis or lawn tennis?
no, table tennis finished.
Okay,
No.
table tennis. Okay, fair enough. This season that's currently going on, what would you say is your goal for the season?
I think my goal for this season is just to win the league. I win the cup last season. I want to win the league this season. So I think we can do it. I think we are in a good shape this season. I think we can do it.
Amazing. Amazing. One tradition that I have on my programs is whenever I interview or I speak to a player like yourself, I always get the person to leave a question for my next guest. So, my last interview, the question that I have from that player for you is if you are in the final of maybe the AFCON, you're in the semi-final rather of maybe the AFCON, and the ball is going into the net, would you do what Suarez did in 2010? Would you use your hand to hit the ball out if that's the only way that you can stop it from going in to help your team in a tournament?
I think is this is a versa, I think, because you stopping the ball using your hand to move the ball, you can have red card and they can blow penalty and they can score the penalty.
Yes.
You understand? So I think now you give your team shot in one. So I think that shot in one, I think maybe they can still pressure you and win.
But they can also miss the penalty.
Yeah, it depend the minute of the
90th minutes, last
nine-
minute.
90th minute. I think I will just carry the ball with my hand probably.
Okay. But you miss the final. If your team wins, you miss the final.
That is another thing. So I think it's just for you to sacrifice for the team. Yeah, I
Okay.
think even with the final, if you don't play, I think they will still remember the effort you make. So
Mm, okay. Okay. Now, can you give me a question that I can ask my next guest? A question from you.
okay, I will leave this question like if the person is football player and he have a dream team, like he want to play in Manchester United and let me just put Manchester City, and his dream team is Manchester City, and like Real Madrid come for him a lot of money and he want to play Manchester City by all means. Which one he will go?
Okay. So if another big team come for you, but it's not your dream team, would you join that other big team?
Yeah, and leave your dream team that's coming for you.
Okay. Okay. That's a good question. Um, and then yeah, one more thing that I would like from you is now that you've had this chat with me, I hope you've enjoyed the conversation. You know, I like to ask if you can recommend someone that I can bring on my program as well. So maybe a friend from football, another Nigerian player that you think it would be good for me to talk to and hear their own story.
That one now weary. That dagger now weary. I think I see no put dagger na idiot. Put dagger.
So, guys, unfortunately, as we were about wrapping up our conversation, we had some technical difficulties. It took a little while to resolve them. And at the time that it was resolved, I just felt like it wasn't really worth his time to ask him to come back on for us to just do a final wrap up. So I apologize that this interview, this conversation has been, ended abruptly. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed getting to know Chibuike Nwaiwu. I hope you have enjoyed his story and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next one. Thank you very much. This has been the Home of Nigerian Football podcast with Chibuike Nwaiwu. My name is Ayoti. This is EaglesTracker, the Home of Nigerian Football. Bye-bye.